Hey guys, welcome to another Kavalden's comic review, and I want to wish everyone out there a Merry Christmas, or a Happy Holidays, depending on your nationality. Let's see here. Today we've got 3 comics, mostly just Deadpool tonight. We have Deadpool 30, and we have the final chapter in Deadpool Pulp number 4. Also, because it's the holidays, I'm going to review a Christmas comic. But not just any Christmas comic, a very zombie Christmas comic. Yeah. Apparently, I just could not resist this comic book when I saw it. Zombies and the holidays. Well, I guess even zombies have got to celebrate Christmas. So, the holidays, yeah. Zombies have got to celebrate holidays, too. I mean, they're around. They've got their traditions. But, let's go on to Deadpool 30. Well, let's just say with the whole thing now, with the mutants versus, how do I put this? The whole thing now with mutants becoming vampires and everything else that was going on, it was going to happen sooner or later that Deadpool was eventually going to get caught up in the whole fight, too. Surprisingly enough, Deadpool doesn't call them vampires, he calls them Draculas. So I guess you could say Deadpool invented a whole new name for vampires. Better than calling them little Twilight little fuckers. I hate those movies. God damn it, I hate those movies. It took her a fucking hour to find out he's a fucking vampire? Jesus! But moving along. But like I said, Deadpool is hired by a bunch of vampires to be sort of protection. I guess these guys need help, and the thing is they turn to Deadpool for help. Of course, Deadpool's a little hesitant at first because, you know, he wants to be the good guy. You know, he thinks vampires are evil. Even though they say, hey, we're good guys too, you know. It's like, really? So, you know, you guys don't kill people and suck their blood or anything like that. But eventually now, I guess more modern-day vampires are more industrial and business-wise than they are. So I guess the blood-sucking happens, just not the way we normally see it. But basically, enough, Deadpool is hired to protect a bunch of vampires who are in a hospital. And, you know, it's apparently the group of vampires that are coming to kill him have the ability to walk around during the day because of a special amulet. Of course, Deadpool's a little hesitant to be involved with this one. But he's doing it because the vampires who are in the hospital run the hospital and work it, and they've been doing a lot of great work with the people in there and everything and helping out. And so of course he's like, okay, I gotta do it. You know, it's kind of funny because there's a doctor in there and I guess she got involved with it. I cannot pronounce her name. I'm terrible at pronouncing Japanese names. I apologize, but I'm not gonna even bother saying it. Thing is, she kind of reminds me of Dr. Veronica from the Merc with the Mouth series before she got turned into a zombie. Of course, she's not jumping Deadpool's bones. But, you know. So basically enough, Deadpool's outsmarted the It's a pretty kind of a quick comic, actually, now that I think about it. A little quick, a little brief. It's got a funny moment or here or two, especially when how Deadpool takes out a vampire. It's actually kind of funny because, you know, They all know Deadpool's kind of stupid, but, you know, he's smarter than he looks. Moving on to Deadpool Pulp number 4. I gotta say, you know, I'm a little sad to see this one end. But, I actually really did like this series, surprisingly. You know, I don't know if a lot of people did, but I did. Probably because it's the way it looked. It took the character of Wade Wilson, Deadpool, into a new territory, a new direction, which I like. But it seemed at the end, like it was eventually going to happen. They're going back to the old ways. It's kind of funny, so especially enough. I like this cover. This cover here, it shows a lot of, how do I put this? It shows victory, but at a cost. To me, and that's what I like. It really does have that feel like, you know, Deadpool has won the day, he's become the hero, but he's done it at a pretty high cost of losing someone. And It's actually kind of funny in a somewhat way. But I'll run the story down real quick. Basically, Deadpool, everything that's happened to Deadpool in this comic was all fabricated. Basically, he did fight in the Pacific, but he was not captured by the enemy. He was actually taken to Guantanamo Bay and then turned into a sleeper agent. So that's basically been the big thing, is the sleeper agent. Now, the thing I don't get is, what? Well, now, even with the video game Call of Duty, they've been doing this where sleeper agents, Cuban Missile Crisis, stuff like that, all tie in together. I guess so. Maybe I don't read a lot of stories like that, and so I don't know. It kind of bugged me right there. But basically enough, since Deadpool's become a sleeper agent, this is the funny part. Since technically he's got enough voices in his head, they kind of have a big argument and fight. So Deadpool's like, he's fighting the control while the yellow box and the white box are pretty much kicking out the other box out. That's pretty much the fun part there, and it's really cool how he kind of takes out the villain in this one as well. Is pretty funny. So yeah, that's Deadpool Pulp. Like I said, I liked the series. I really did. I even liked how they made it. I mean, like I said, they took Wade into a new direction and everything, and I think that was something nice that I liked. Now moving on to A Very Zombie Christmas. This comic is actually done by AP Entertainment. I don't know a lot about this company, but it seems to me like their style, because even their website says apmanga.com. I guess they're kind of more of an Americanized manga industry. But this was pretty fun. I mean, basically the story is broken up into 3 stories involving zombies, during the holidays. One of them is traditional, a traditional zombie story during war times and everything around, I guess, with World War II and everything. The other comics are kind of a dark twist to some classic holiday specials and stuff. Like a dark Christmas story. Everyone knows the story of, pretty much knows the story of the kid who wants a BB gun for Christmas. It's a classic. I mean, I don't know if TNA or TBS, they show it like 24 hours a day on Christmas Eve and everything. It's actually pretty, it's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty basically enough. Instead of the kid asking for a BB gun, he wants a combat assault rifle. And I guess his dad, since if you haven't seen it, his dad does buy him the gun. And his dad is teaching him how to shoot zombies with it. Of course, the big thing, the always thing is he wanted the BB gun, but everybody told him, no, you can't have the BB gun because you'll shoot your eye out. Same thing. Only a little bit dark. The next story of this is actually kind of a twist to A Christmas Carol with zombies. I guess this happens right off the back where I guess Ebenezer Scrooge has been visited by the ghost and he's changed his ways and now he's a more cheerful man and he's happy and he's helping people. Well, apparently, I guess Jacob Marley, his good old friend Jacob Marley from the dead, forgot to tell him, hey, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that I'm going to show, if something doesn't happen or you don't do this, zombies are going to come and they're going to tear up the town on Christmas and eat people and everything. It's pretty much it's kind of a dark twist. Basically resulting in what would happen if everything that Scrooge had worked so fortunately to help with and everything had eventually gone down the drain. Especially you gotta have Tiny Tim trapped in a box eating people, so that's pretty gross right there. So, but yeah, like I said, I don't know a lot about this company. It's a nice company. The only thing is, I guess since they're doing more of a traditional manga style, Americanized manga, the comics are all done differently, and they're not colored, so that's kind of a up and down with me. I mean, Some of them are, I guess I wouldn't mind seeing colored, and some of them I guess I would. It depends. But this is a pretty good comic, especially if you're, during the holidays, or you're a big fan of zombie films, or zombie movies and stuff. Especially like me, I love The Walking Dead. Sadly, I still have to get the rest through it. And yet it sucked that that the comic, what was it? That the series was very short, and I want more. I want more of the series. It's really nice. So let's say. Oh wait, I wanted to get this. I should have brought this up first. Remember back I said in a review a while back that Marvel was going to cancel one of the Deadpool comics, Team Up or Core, and they were asking us to choose. Of course, people voted on Core getting canceled, which I thought was a big mistake because I wanted Team Up canceled because there were only a few good episodes in Team Up that I liked, and everything else was just not really that good. And then Core getting canceled. Well, I've recently found out, thanks to DeadpoolBugle.com, that both Deadpool Core and Deadpool Team Up will be canceled. So that's an up and down for me as well. My only point is, what was the point of the goddamn poll if you were going to cancel both books anyway? Honestly, you asked us, we said, cancel this one. You're like, okay, done. Oh, you know what? Let's just cancel both of them. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm a little disappointed that Core's going to get canceled, but the thing is, we're already going on to issue 9, and Core was going to get canceled. Let's see. No, actually, Core was going to be done by issue 12, so they had about maybe 4 issues left. No, wait. No, let me think. 3 issues left. So, yeah, I don't know what was the point of the whole poll thing. And considering enough that Rob Liefeld's now, after 9, Liefeld's not even drawing the remaining ones. He's going to do the covers, but he's not going to draw the rest of the comics. So that's kind of a bummer right there. I don't even care what happens with Team Up. I mean, the next one that comes out seems interesting. I've always said that Team Up would be a lot better if you teamed him up with people that he would normally not be teamed up with. Like Machine Man or Gorilla Man. Those were actually some good ones I liked. Him teaming up with Ben Grimm, I didn't really like that one. But I think maybe that's a good thing that Core's probably... They're going to let Core finish up to their spot. Because, who knows? Maybe they were going to keep it going. I don't know. But maybe this brings up more opportunity for the Deadpool universe. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we can finally get a Lady Deadpool comic series going. I mean, I said once before that that one-shot comic she did was pretty good. I mean, probably do a lot better, or maybe even better than Core did. I don't know. Or who knows? Maybe we could have a Dogpool comic. That'd be kind of funny. I don't know. I don't know. It just seemed like a total waste, I mean, I was happy that the Marvel was asking us to be part of the decision, but maybe it just seemed like a waste to me. So that's it for the night. I want to wish everyone, like I said, happy holidays to everyone. Hope everyone has a good new year coming up, and we'll see what the rest of the week holds out for next time. All right? Bye.